Alright, and welcome to Mobcast. This is a special episode of Mobcast. I'm your host, Mike, and your other host,
Dave.
And, of course, you know us. We're the shitheads who you've been stuck with for a while. To viewers, you beautiful bastards. But we did something weird. Kind of illegal. At least, maybe?
Maybe. I don't think so.
No one else is talking about them, so we think it's weird. But we made a time machine. Kind of like those pinhole viewers you made. Well, apparently a couple cereal boxes, tinfoil, and a time machine. And you got yourself a time machine.
You got a time machine, you got a time machine.
So, we were so excited about the possibilities of the McGregor-Mayweather fight that we wanted to jump into all the alternative universes and, yeah, I said that right, and see what could possibly happen. So, we don't know what actually happened in your reality, so no spoilers, please. We're going to run down...
It may be a potential spoiler for you.
But yeah, so if you haven't watched it, then...
If you're in the potential universe that we jump to.
It's getting real deep, Dave.
It's getting real deep.
We need to calm it down. Alright, so what we're going to do, we ran into 3 possible scenarios, and we want to run them through with you guys before we actually figure out what happened. We've got live recordings from each of the events where we broadcasted. We don't have the broadcasting tapes, so we've got
to recreate.
We got to reenact them. It's gonna be a little awkward, but
it's as far as you know, it works.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You don't know any different, except the fact we just told you. All right.
I mean, if we didn't tell you, you wouldn't have known anyway.
Scenario 1.
Scenario 1.
Mayweather. And oh my God, Dave! Can you believe it? Mayweather won that fight. Dave.
Yeah.
Why is that confused look on your face? You knew we would win. It was
I wasn't expecting him to win, but he totally won.
Did you? Were you one of those people who bet on the other guy?
I don't bet.
Oh my God. Mayweather was like, I'm a boxer. I'm a boxer. You're not. You're not. He threw those punches left and right and right and left and right, left. Like, he mixed it up, down low, up high. Like, it was all the punches. All the punches everywhere.
All the punches everywhere.
Oh my God. He even had a little man come up and give him water. Like, who knew? He was diversified. Like, he gave everyone a chance to work with him and get the spotlight.
He had an up, down, left, right strategy. And
he Konami'd the fuck out of McGregor. It was amazing. And he was joking around. He's like, I've got to win this.
I mean, he knew walking into that he was going to win.
At the end, he wore a crown. They pre-made a crown
on him.
You are the king of boxing forever. We're retiring the sport. You're so good. This happened, people. Boxing is over.
Understand.
Mayweather retired boxing because of how good he is.
It's over.
And then he threw money on everybody and then demanded it back.
He asked for everyone to give it back.
We thought...
And he stood in the ring and counted it.
It was crazy. Like, he counted it. It was a bag of money. Did
you see the one guy who didn't give him the money? They beat the shit out of him.
Oh, they caught the cameras like Ray Rice footage out in the back.
Oh, that guy.
Oh. It was kind of reverse Ray Rice though, because they sent the female bodyguard.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet.
But that female she
equality.
I mean, that fight between the female bodyguard and the guy who didn't give back the money. Oh, that went longer than the fight.
I know. Like, you could have got 6 rounds out of that shit. I mean, and it was all because she's like, I'm bouncing you around. I'm bouncing you around.
She was having fun.
Who's the bitch? Who's the bitch? You
a bitch.
Give me my money. But, you know.
I mean, I think he gave up more money
than he would have taken. In the words of the philosopher Rihanna, bitch better have my money. Brat. She did.
That dude had her money.
He did, and he didn't give it up. He didn't give it up.
I swear, I think he gave up more than he took.
But, like, the post-match, like, I swear, Mayweather, class act, I gotta say. Aside from giving the money out and taking it all back, I mean, it's kind of American, so I understand.
I mean...
He did. He walked right up to the broadcasting booth, and he said, I fucking won, bitch. And he left. So he at least talked to the media.
That was classy.
You know, Marshawn Lynch didn't talk to the media.
I mean, he didn't.
I like him better.
No,
but he didn't talk to the media.
I mean, grabbing Conor McGregor and throwing him out of the ring by his neck was kind of a little too much.
Who knew his hands were that big?
They were huge.
They were like pterodactyl fat, like things.
Took up his whole head.
Whatever the fuck I'm saying. He threw him the fuck out. Oh my God.
It was insane.
Like, am I the only one who's
Conor McGregor looked like a little ragdoll.
Is he an X-Man who accidentally let his power loose? Because that was fucked up.
Oh, I think the Phoenix power came out on that one.
No, he went, Mayweather! And like, who knew his name was actually the code word for his power? Mayweather!
Like
And he
he's a
just threw
Pokemon?
the guy.
Maybe he's a Pokemon.
Maybe. He's the most aggressive Pokemon I've ever heard of.
I mean, he's pretty aggressive.
But ultimately, Mayweather won the fight.
That was a good fight.
I know I said 2 rounds, but I meant 2/3 of a round. He fucking Mayweathered the shit out of him with the pterodactyl move, flung him across the stadium, then rained money on his dead corpse. Because, by the way, McGregor's dead. I forgot to mention that McGregor died during this fight. It was really brutal. But no one cared because they were so excited by the money that they're like, fuck this dead guy. So they're just
I'm sure that money will pay for his funeral.
And boxing, no one cares. He's done. He's gone. They dragged him out. They dragged him out and threw him in the...
Throw him in a dumpster.
In the river that doesn't exist in Vegas.
Throw him in the dumpster in the river.
He's just gone. He's just gone.
Who cares?
Let's accept that he's gone. Whatever happened to him.
Who cares?
Pterodactyls. McGregor's dead. Mayweather won. He's generous, but not because he took all the money back. And that's the end of the fight, and that was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Retired boxing. Boxing is done forever because we will never see a better boxer in our lifetime.
Ever in the history of boxing.
Good luck and good night. Scenario 2.
Scenario 2.
So what happened in this fight, Dave? I don't even understand.
It was an insane fight, man. I mean, God, could you imagine?
But I've been here for
it was
days. How long has this fight been?
Dude, it was been lopsided from the beginning. Did you see Conor
lopsided?
McGregor?
I had my underwear up on a clothesline. What's going on?
I mean, Mayweather didn't have a chance. Freaking McGregor freaking came out swinging. I mean, he hit him with a kick to the face. I didn't even know
that was illegal.
You couldn't even kick in boxing, but no, he's like, I'm from UFC. I can do what the fuck I want.
And the refs are like,
it's like, well, whatever. I mean, who's gonna stop him? He kicked Mayweather right in the face.
I guess he kicked the first ref, didn't he? So it was
I mean, what would you stop him? I wouldn't.
Not after the first ref.
I wouldn't at all. But man, he kicked him so hard. I mean, Mayweather stumbled back, and oh my God, did you see? I mean, he had a 1-2 punch combo, and then he just kicked him in the face 1-2, and then he kicked him again.
Oh no!
And Mayweather had no choice, but he just laid down. It was over.
I remembered that. That was really strange. I swear to God, I've never seen it.
I've never seen a boxer just give. He just gave it the fuck up.
He didn't get knocked down. He didn't get knocked down at all. He got knocked back, and he went.
You know what?
You know what? I'm done. And like unexpected, and people are screaming. They're like,
I believed you and you.
I put $1 million on this motherfucker, and he just went, nope, and just laid the fuck down.
Dude, he
laid down. Goddamn nut. You know what's crazy? The craziest part of the whole fight was when Samuel Jackson came out and he read him. What was it? Good night, motherfucker.
Good night, motherfucker.
Yes.
He read, and I mean the fact that he even gave him his ass a pillow. I mean, come on.
How is that not staged?
Dude, that was totally. I mean, who brings a pillow? Who brings a pillow to a fight? Unless you're anticipating.
Now, I got a question for you. Do you think that the ending was staged in the event that Mayweather thought he wouldn't win the fight?
I mean,
maybe he thought he would, but he was being cocky in the beginning, and then maybe something happened where he's like, "Oh shit, I'm going to lose this fight. I better call Samuel."
I mean,
Samuel L. Jackson.
So it's like,
to be clear,
it's like throwing in the towel. So instead of throwing in the towel, he threw in the pillow. He threw in the pillow.
You're throwing to Sam.
He threw in the Sam with the pillow and the bedtime naps. I mean, if you get kicked in the face by Conor McGregor, you know you're gonna go nap whatever.
Nap motherfucker.
Nap motherfucker. I mean, he's an I mean, the fact that Sam Jackson came in and to appease Conor McGregor, he did a little Irish jig in front of him. I thought that was a little too much. I mean, the fact that he did it to Oh Danny Boy, though, I felt like it was a little too staged. The pillow was one thing. The fact that they had Oh Danny Boy already cued, right?
Mayweather's going
that was a little too much. That was a little too much.
I don't understand how you can let your gloves fall. You got kicked right in your cocky face. And even the reps couldn't say shit. Yeah, I agree. It was fucking
That was
weird.
insane.
It was crazy. So, we have a new world champion. Rocky Marciano's record is safe because UFC Danny Boy McGregor.
Yes. I mean, why not?
He fucking won.
He fucking won.
Alright, now we're sitting here in this post-apocalyptic world with McGregor.
With McGregor have won, everything's ended.
And boxing is
Boxing has
again.
died,
Yeah, no matter
thanks
what.
to Mayweather laying down. But it was still entertaining. All right, let's reel this back.
Scenario
Scenario
3.
3. We are up to our. Now this one, I was surprised by. Why don't you get into what we experienced with Scenario 3?
I've learned over the years, with the T. I've learned that you can't cease to be amazed by this world. Must.
This world is full of amazing things.
It's full of amazing, heart-lifting things.
Very heart-lifting.
So once in a while, when you get two douchebaggery men in the same ring together, and all you want is for them to both lose. Well, I mean, a swan feasting on atmosphere would be fine, but what you want most is that swan feasting on them, because they're both pieces of shit. I want you both to lose, but that's not possible.
That's not possible.
Unless it's like a double knockout, and then you've got...
But then you have a...
if you have them both knocked out to Danny Boy...
At that point, you got like a Rocky 4 scenario, or Rocky 3 scenario, and at the end, and they're like...
Yeah, that'd be beautiful.
It was poetic. It was poetic.
In a weird Sylvester Stallone kind of way.
I mean, Sylvester Stallone is extremely poetic.
I'm not getting into Sylvester Stallone talk.
So
what happened tonight? We cannot talk.
Cannot believe what just happened.
So these douchebags get in the ring, and they both go, go punch you. Not gonna punch you. So they're dancing around like assholes, like, hey, if we go 6 rounds, we make more money.
Yeah.
And then what happens? Oh my god, this kid.
I couldn't believe it.
Who the fuck is this kid?
Where the fuck did he come from?
I'm like, oh, he's got to be like some low income. No, just
he just runs out.
He just runs out. It's like I'm like, oh, give me Mayweather money. I want kids.
I thought he was gonna
give me candy. I don't know what kids say. I don't know kids.
Alimony? Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's for adults.
Oh.
But the kid ran out, and he just ran on stage and just went and stood like this with his arms out, chest out, just looking around.
For the people who can't see that, he's standing with his chest out.
Well, I described that. But, so here's the crazy part. So we're all watching. Mayweather's in one corner. McGregor's in the other corner.
They look confused as hell.
And this kid's just standing in the middle of the ring, chest puffed out, like, like he looks like
he's going Super Saiyan?
He looks like he's about to Hulk, but he's, like, about to cry. Like something
he kind of looked like he was about to cry.
And then around the ring.
Yeah.
The floor, what?
It literally broke apart.
It fell through.
Who
knew Vegas was over water?
And why was it over water? I don't understand.
Mysteries.
I mean, even McGregor and Mayweather both look confused as hell.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, if I was there too, I'd look confused.
Would you look confused?
But I mean, and those people, those fucking people in the stands. Are you kidding me?
Well, the first rows all went in.
I mean, yeah,
there were casualties. I know it's an uplifting story, but
it's nice. But
then again,
I mean,
if you're gonna pay $20,000 for a seat, you kind of deserve it.
Yeah.
So, fuck you guys. But
R.I.P. all of y'all.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Homies. Not gonna waste it. But so they go down, not swimming, because they had all their bling. And
I mean,
God damn it, I need to shut
man.
up. So this kid's in there. The first row class dies. Everyone cheers for that. Which that was kind of surprising. Humanity's got layers.
I feel like that was a dick move on some of their parts, but whatever.
Humanity's like an onion.
Layers.
So after that happens, the most beautiful thing, most confusing thing I've ever seen in my life. So we saw this shadow, right? Like you saw the shadow with all the lights just moving like just this fucking ghost across the room. And then you look down and you're like, there's something in the goddamn water. And then it broke through. There wasn't enough room in the opening. There wasn't enough room.
There wasn't enough room at all.
It broke through and knocked out the second row, and I don't feel as fuck you towards them, but I guess they probably deserve it too. So they're all dead.
They paid like $10,000.
But it was only 1 of 4, so it's fine.
Fuck them.
Yeah, it's casualties.
I mean, they knew what they were getting.
But when you see the whale, it was a
fucking whale.
Fucking.
I mean,
I don't know how to make a whale noise.
It was a.
Can you make a whale noise?
I can't make a whale noise, but the
Just
dude
try.
was a fucking orc. That's not a whale noise.
I don't know how to do
That
it.
sounds like a dying moose. Maybe that's what the whale sounded like.
That's an Irish whale.
It's an Irish whale.
The problem with this was nothing. It was beautiful. It was fantastic. This whale just jumps. And so McGregor and Mayweather both slap the jaw and watch.
They just watch.
And this boy.
And the kid. Dude, did you see the kid? He reached his hand up. He fucking reached his hand up.
Oh my god.
And the whale, it jumped over his hand. The fucking kid touched the whale. He touched the
Now
whale.
that's going to be on instant replay. It's being debated. They sent it to New York because they're not sure if the fingers actually touch. It's got to be inconclusive.
The kid had to have touched. Did you see it? The fingers moved.
I
swear,
it looks, but unless it's indisputable, they can't tell you that. I mean, it's kind of like a fumble. It's the same idea. Unless those fingers are clearly pressing into the flesh. If you don't see that press,
I thought I saw. Maybe it was the breeze. Maybe it was the breeze.
No, I'm with you.
I saw the fingers move.
In my heart of hearts, I believe this boy touched that whale.
I feel it too.
But in the eyes of
the angels?
NFL officiating, because they're in charge of officiating boxing too now, because they've got the New York hub, those fingers have to press in ever so gently.
So it doesn't count?
Ever so gently.
So he doesn't get points?
If they don't see that grace.
So it's not a touchdown?
I think when it comes back, they will say, that boy touched that whale.
I hope everybody says that boy touched that whale, because I feel like that boy touched the shit out of that whale.
And I do too. And that's all that matters tonight.
That's
all that's on anyone's mind, that boy touched the whale.
He may have touched the whale, but the fact that the whale did kind of... Okay. Spoilers for those who didn't see the end of the fight. The whale did kind of drag Conor McGregor under. And we never
that wasn't a big deal.
We didn't see him again.
We felt sadder for the first row than we did for Conor.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to him.
And Mayweather got a tightrope out.
Tightrope. I mean, at the end they did call it a technical because Mayweather, was still above water.
And they called the boy did they call the boy or the whale the winner? Does it depend on if he touched it?
It would totally depend on if he touched it.
So if the whale didn't get touched, the whale wins.
The whale wins if he doesn't touch it.
Well, now I don't know who I want to win. All right, everybody.
Which one do you want to win? Do you want the whale or the boy?
This is the discussion. This is the vote. You need to decide. Let us know on our YouTube page. Let us know on Facebook. We want to know, did the whale or the boy win this fight of McGregor Mayweather? Because neither one of them won.
Well,
in scenario 3.
The whale may have won because it did take out McGregor. We don't know. We never saw him.
All right, so that's a complication we didn't
haven't seen him.
consider.
We haven't seen him yet. We've been checking his Twitter. There's been no updates.
Well, I think that's all we can do for the night.
The dude tweets nonstop, so
we've got to go into the night in dark.
Worst. But the fact that the whale, the whale looked happy. That's the main thing.
That is the main thing. If the whale's happy,
the whale looked happy.
Then fuck all the casualties. I think the official number's back 43 dead. 63.
I'm sorry that
but it's okay.
The people who bet on the whale, if you didn't bet on the whale, you just wasted.
You missed on the sleeper pick. So it'll be okay.
It's a free bet.
So
he was a free bet.
He was a free.
He was a free whale.
He was a free. I would like to name him after my great uncle if I could. I know I don't have that right.
What was your great uncle's name?
Well, his name was William.
William?
But he always liked to be called Willie.
Oh.
So we'll call him Freedom Willie.
Freedom Willie.
So
we could always, slim that down to Free Willie.
No, Freedom Willie. Dave, it's my uncle.
I mean, you could see, people standing outside the building with the Free Willy sign.
They're gonna shorten it, but in my mind,
They'll shorten it for sure.
All right. Well, it has been a great night. This has been a night for sports.
This has been,
I will never forget this night.
Me either.
I'm glad I was here with you.
Our
hearts go out to that whale.
To the whale.
No one else. Not to anyone who died.
The Freedom Willy.
Freedom Willy. And
I've
been your host, Mike, and your other.
I'm Dave, and
we leave
thank you guys for sharing this.
We'll leave you on this
monumental moment with us.